What is the number one negative feeling you have in your life right now? What if I told you that feeling is nothing more than a traffic light? A traffic light that wants to direct you where to go and show you how to get on to the path that you most want to be on, that you're destined to be on, the path that can change your life. I believe that's exactly what feelings are. They are traffic lights that guide us to the best paths and journeys for ourselves. And in the next few minutes, we're going to talk exactly about how your feelings want to direct you into your best life yet. Guys, I was an evangelical pastor for 30 years. I left all of that behind. I'm no longer religious, but I am deeply spiritual, and I love to share with people how you can get free of anything that's holding you back from the life of your dreams. I would be willing to bet you today, whatever you felt or said or thought the number one negative feeling in your life is right now, whatever that is for you, I would bet you that's tied to some kind of fear in your life. I'm reading a wonderful book right now by the great David Hawkins, and it's called Letting Go. And it's all about how so much of our life is tied up in fear. I've also been listening to a lot of content and getting a lot of input from the great Michael Watson. He's a wonderful coach here on YouTube. I'll link him below if you hadn't checked him out. Check him out. But I've lately come in tune with so many fears that I have in my life. And those fears are what's been causing me a lot of my negative feelings. And what we do with our negative feelings, according to David Hawkins, is usually one of three things. We either suppress or repress them, we push them down, or we express them onto other people. We shout out in rage or in anger, or we put our negative emotion on somebody else and blame them, play the blame game. Or number three, we try to escape them through things like addiction. And what I'm seeing in my life recently is most of the negative feelings we have, they're really tied to our biggest fears in life. And what we have to do to escape those fears, to get away from them and to begin to live the life we're meant to live, is we got to get to a place where we're willing to sit with our feelings. And this is where feelings are like traffic lights. When you come to a traffic light is there for your safety. When it turns yellow and warns you here in the States, at least, that you need to slow down and you need to take caution because the light's about to change and traffic's about to flow again, it's a warning for you to say, hey, look out, you need to slow down. When that traffic signal turns red, it means you've got to stop. You have to take a few beats, stop for a moment, and you know as you sit there, it's going to change. It's going to be just a few minutes and you're going to be on your way again because that traffic signal is going to turn green. And when it does, you and the rest of the traffic in your lane and you're going in your direction gets to proceed forward. You get to go again. That is exactly what our feelings do for us. Our emotions start in our body through chemical reactions caused by all kinds of things, and they turn into feelings. And our feelings in themselves are nothing bad. When we learn to become aware of our feelings and watch them, kind of figure out where we literally feel them in our body and where they're moving around in us, and learn to sit with them just like a traffic light, when the feeling comes up that's bad and you're like, I don't like this. I feel angry. I feel depressed. I feel anxiety. I feel as if I'm not good enough. Whatever that feeling is, if you'll learn to sit with it and say, hey, you know what? It's just slowing me down, and I'm going to slow down at this traffic light, and I'm going to stop when I need to stop, and I'm just going to sit with the feeling and just sit there with it, let it rise up, be aware of it, notice where you feel it in your body, notice where it's coming up, where it's rising up at. And did you know most feelings only last, they say, about 90 seconds? Sit with it about 90 seconds, feel where it's at in your body, and just let it rise up and let it naturally release. And when you do that, that feeling is like energy. It is energy that comes literally out of the energy centers in your body, and it rises up and it releases wherever it goes out, through your crown, through your head, through your heart, wherever it comes out. It comes out naturally when you're willing to sit with it and not suppress it, push it down, stuff it, not express it in a way that's unhealthy through rage or through putting your emotion on somebody else, your baggage on somebody else, dumping it on them, not doing it through expression or repression, or not doing it through escape. where you struggle with chemical dependency or whatever it might be for you, sexual addiction, whatever it is. There's a billion addictions that we get caught up in trying to escape. Maybe it's just Netflix. Maybe it's just video games, whatever it is for you that you're using as an escape mechanism. Don't deal with feelings like that. Feelings are just traffic signals. They're just slowing you down and saying, hey, guess what? You don't like this. This is not the life you want. You don't enjoy this feeling you're having right now. It's a warning to you to slow down, to sit with that feeling till the light changes and gives you the green light to go. Release it into the ether, as they say. Release it into the field, as Joe Dispenza calls it, whatever you want to call it. Release that energy out of you, out into your environment around you. Let go and let God have it, literally. And when we learn to do that, we learn to release it. What I'm figuring out in my own life is now I have all this energy that was pent up inside of me, holding things back, holding down negative feelings and fears that I had tied to all kinds of stuff. I'll share more of that later in later videos, but tied to all kinds of baggage in my past. The more I let that stuff rise up and naturally work its way out of me energetically, the more free I get and the more energy I have to focus on doing the things I'm passionate about and to direct that energy into the person that I'm destined to be and that I am and that I'm becoming more and more of every single day, the more free I get. And that's the way this stuff works, y'all. You can absolutely live a life of freedom. You can figure out what feelings are attached to those fears and where they're coming from that are deep down inside of you. And you can learn as they come up to not fight them, not to repress them or suppress them, not to project them onto somebody else or not try to escape them through some kind of addiction or habit or whatever it might be for you. You can learn to sit with them and let them come up and feel your feelings to the full and let them rise up and leave you free to let go. And let your source, to let God take you in the direction of your destiny, the things you're truly made for, the things you're truly meant to be. Those things start to come into clarity, into focus in your life and into reality. You literally begin to manifest the reality that you truly want deep down when you learn to let go. Letting go has become a huge thing for me. Learn to sit at the traffic lights of your feelings when they rise up. Long enough, that 90 seconds or so it takes the light to change, sit with them, feel them to the full, where they're at in your body, figure that out, feel it there, and then just watch it rise and watch it go and watch that light change and give you the green light to pursue the destiny that's in front of you, because you're made for great things and you're a great person. And I can't wait to see where it takes you. Tell me in the comments, what is it that you want to let go of today? Or tell me what it is that you want to embrace today. What's that next level you want to take things to? If this video has helped you in any way, I want to encourage you to like it, to subscribe to the channel here, to follow along, because I share this kind of stuff all the time and I want to help you more and more.